Hello, I'm glad to meet you once again. Why? Because there is something special arriving. There will be this special lunar eclipse on in arriving in only 12 hours from now. So you have to be ready for that. I know that if you are living in the US, you might be sleeping between because it will be between 5 and 7 a.m. in 12 hours from now. But there is something. You will still feel those energies and they will um, do something to you. So you will feel a different state of feeling than usual. And maybe you want to know why. What will occur in 12 hours? What will occur is that the Earth will go down and will be placed between the Sun and the Moon. So the Moon will not receive anymore the light of the Sun. And so it will be only by the movements of the enlightening of the Earth that the Moon will receive its light. That what it will be called a red moon. So that's something fantastic. So we have a lunar eclipse, we have a red moon, and so what does that mean? That means that on some side the Earth will be still enlightened by the sun energy. So its energy will be very powerful. You still will be very clear, very anchored, very well in conjunction or in harmony with the earth energy. And the earth represents your conscious self. And this conscious self is something very important to be know about because sometimes it is driven by the unconscious self. And where this unconscious self lies, he lies into the moon. And the earth will, the moon will be hidden by the earth from the sun. And so what does that mean? It means that the conscious will hide the unconscious. We are, but sometimes enlightened in different ways because it will become red. So that has a different meaning. That means that all the unconscious will come to the surface. And so what is hidden might not be anymore ignored. So that's a very good time, and I will propose you to prepare you for that, to hear what these movements of energy is really telling you, and to let everything, to leave everything which is in your unconscious, your pain, your emotional wounds, just goes up and come to the light. That's a real portal for you. That's a real portal in your life, this lunar eclipse. Just thinks why the ancients did spend so much energy to be the sacred sites, so that they can be aware of these special events that are the lunar eclipse. Think about that just for a moment, all the energies being consecrated to build such tremendous place all over the world just to be aware of the lunar eclipse. So that's really special events. So you have to take the advantage of that for your evolution, for your consciousness. So I'm going to propose you a small meditation just to be prepared to that. And with the meditation energy high von Steiger, and with this kind of energies, which will go on, and with this preparation, you will be ready to leave the flow of unconscious emotional wounds to come to the surface and flow to the surface, and you will be ready to face them. Okay, I've seen what will occur. The time is not linear. That's something which has been invented because you can go in the past, you can go in the future, and I've been projecting myself into what will go on in 12 hours. So that's why I'm talking to you about what will happen. That's not a mental thing. That's something that I've really lived before doing this live. So let's share it. Okay, so if you want to, please, I propose to you to close your eyes, open your heart with great compassion and love for yourself. And this state of feelings, please inhale, fill up your lungs with this slow breath, and just exhale this slow breath into every cells of your body. And then do it again. Inhale, open-hearted, in conjunction with the earth energy this time, and just exhale into all of your cells and into your belly, the earth energies and your love. And then once again with compassion, because we are in unity for all of them. Breathe in, exhale, compassion for yourself and for everybody all around the world. We are unity. And then with this compassion and with this deep and unconditional love, with its earth energies, I propose you to let you flow into your hidden and unconscious emotional wounds. Let's go into it. And pains, sadness, maybe sometimes angers, which may drive your life. That's the unconscious part, that to which you may react sometimes, and you don't know really why. That's limitation factors into your life. So let's just have the flow of this lunar eclipse soon to come by to flow through you. And just use the earth energy to face what this moment revealed to you of the hidden wounds deep in your sides, coming up to the surface. Okay, just accept that, face that quietly with love and compassion towards yourself, toward the people who have been hurting you, and toward the pain you did have. Accept this gentleness, accept this kindness, accept these ultra sensibilities, accept all those feelings, because you are. And it's normal sometimes to be wounded because we are fragile. So we have to accept that, to be fragile, to have been ultra sensitive at some times. But at those times, maybe we do have to protect ourselves to survive. But now we don't have any more. So it's time to face what drives us into the unconscious ways. So project yourself into 12 hours from now into the lunar eclipse energies. And moreover, it's a red moon. Red moons is really linked, I would say, to death and life. So that kind of rebirth, a new birth that you are going to go through in this process. You are going through a portal. Just leave the past to open you to the new, to the light of the new. Hello, thank you, von Steiger. And then I will propose you to face those ones and really to hug them with compassion and love. Okay, let's your enlightened energies heal them, and by just breathings, inhaling and exhaling, you will just feel them just disappear, evaporating. It's like a new alchemy into your emotions. And then you may feel your aura growing on, your light going on, because you have accepted truly all the different parts of yourself, even those who were deeply, deeply, deeply hidden into yourself. So the consequence of what we are doing now, you will see great changes because you may not in your life react to something that you don't know really why, because it was deeply dig into yourself. And so you may live now with the fluidity of somebody living in the flow of life and no more reacting, just being there into the present right now, just in the flow of life. I thank you, Lord, to have shared that with me. And I'm glad to see you each time. I tell you bye-bye and see you another time. If you did appreciate, please subscribe. You will have much more to go to get in those invisible realms. See you soon.